Okay, I wanted to do a quick video on animation canceling in Hades 2. Just a couple of things that I've noticed during my play and tinkering. First of all, it's a little hard to tell right now during early access what is intentional and what is a bug. So, as I understand it, you're supposed to be able to bail out of the axe swing if you press attack and then immediately press special during the startup of the swing. You see that that's a really long animation, and it gets even longer with the subsequent swings. So there is a window where you can cancel out of that swing and bail out of it with the special, which is the block, the shield, whatever you want to call it. And I was messing around with that yesterday, and it actually did work. But now, when I try to do it, it doesn't work for some reason. So that does appear to be a bug. I've been on the Supergiant Games Discord in tech reporting, and they did tell me that yes, you are supposed to be able to bail out, although the window for canceling out of it is affected by which aspect you use. Apparently, Millennium's aspect is supposed to have a larger window than the others, just as a trade-off for the other utility of those aspects. But there's some other stuff that I've noticed with animation canceling. So first of all, I've noticed that with the cast animation, there are some things that you can do to cancel out of that animation. Obviously, you can dash out of it like you can dash out of most animations. I've noticed also that with the daggers, you press the special, and the dagger throw actually seems to come out quicker than the cast animation. So you're canceling out of that basically immediately. But we're going to go back to the axe here because the animation canceling is a lot more pronounced, I think, with that. So I noticed that when I was messing with it yesterday, I was able to cancel the animation into the special. That also seems to not be working right now. But what you can do, and you also cannot, by the way, cancel the animation into a regular attack. You see that Mel is still taking some time to cast, even though I've buffered the attack to finish, to come out once she's finished with the casting animation. But what you can do, I've noticed, is this is me in the sprinting animation. I can cast and then cancel out of the cast with a dash attack, which is interesting. So here we go. Did you see that? I'll do it again here. So and there we go. This leads to some interesting things. First of all, I've really grown fond of that that special, just as a really quick way of casting a curse on one enemy. So if you have Hephaestus boon on your special, that can be really good. Just that instantaneous 400 damage. And especially if you're not using it very frequently, then you don't have to worry so much about the longer cooldown. So you can just use the most common version of Hephaestus special boon on that and not really worry about it unless you have psychic whirlwind. But anyway, we can use these canceling techniques to go from special to dash to cast to dash attack almost instantaneously. Let's see if I can do it. I don't claim to be good at this game, just as a disclaimer, but let's give it a try. There we go. first try. Let's see if I can do it again. Of course not. There we go. I think I missed the special there, actually, but you get the point. So, yeah. And then, just one other thing I've noticed is that you can... first of all, you've probably noticed that you can just keep holding the Omega attack for the axe and just press spin or press dash while you're charging it, and you'll instantly go into that spin, which can be really useful if you've got Aphrodite's dash boon on, because that's, I think, the only boon attached to the sprinting that doesn't actually require you to go into the sprint. It just it affects the dash like you had in Hades 1. So you can charge this and then dash, and then you'll afflict the enemy that you're instantly hitting with Aphrodite's weak aspect as well. But another thing that I've noticed is that you can cancel out of that spin from during the first 2 hits. So you can get a quick 3-hit combo there. Anything past the first 2 spins and you're locked in. So 1, 2, 3, and that was me mashing the attack button, and I couldn't cancel out of it. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. Could be useful as you're trying to optimize your axe build. The last thing I've noticed is what I'm going to call what I'm going to call Omega Cast storage. So this is me putting down the cast, and if I changed my mind and decided that I wanted that cast to be turned into an Omega cast, I can't do it while the original cast is still down. I have to wait for this to expire and then do another cast and charge that into an Omega. But what I've noticed that you can do, and it's a little difficult to do with the default controls, but what you can do is keep holding the cast button and cancel out of the animation into, say, a dash attack. I'll do that again. Try it again here. So, and there you go. I never released the cast button, and so once I was finished with my dash attack, I was able to resume charging the Omega cast. So that's something that I think could be useful as you're trying to optimize the game. You would probably want to change your controls to put the cast input on maybe one of the shoulder buttons if you're on controller, just so that your thumb doesn't have to press like all of the face buttons at once. I'm actually, when I do that, I'm switching to using my middle finger on the B button for cast, and then using my index finger for all the other inputs. And there are some interesting things with the animation that that causes. So yeah, it's just some interesting stuff that I've found out. Maybe other people have found it. I haven't seen any videos or documentation on it, so I figured I'd just make a quick video sharing some of the stuff that I've found. Thanks for watching. Hope you found it useful. Bye.